All right. Okay, so right now I got about 2:33. Let's call today's Personnel and Compensation Committee meeting to order. And everyone should again remember that this meeting is being transmitted live on video stream. And the public can be able to visit the Orange County website at www.orangecountygov.com. Click on the tab Legislature and locate today's meeting on the calendar. Everyone, please remember to silence your cell phones, tablets, and other electronic devices. And also remember that the microphones here are very sensitive and can pick up side conversations. So at this time, would everyone please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Kelly. Not used to saying that. Roll call, please.
Russia?
Here.
Ed Young? Luhan? Menuda?
Here.
O'Donnell?
Here.
Duke?
Here.
Sassy? And Bench.
Thank you. Also, let's recognize that Chairwoman Benelli is here this afternoon. And first up, we have the County Executive's Office, Langdon. This is a resolution confirming the appointment by the County Executive of Kelly L. Gallagher as our new Orange County Commissioner of Finance.
So moved.
Thank you, gentlemen.
That's correct. Carrie Gallagher has been nominated by the county executive as the new Commissioner of Finance. Carrie's been the Deputy Commissioner of Finance for the last several years. Prior to that, she served as Deputy Commissioner for the Health Department, where she was responsible for managing the Health Department's budget. She worked for Karen Happel, as I say, for the last 4 years and has done a great job. She's been a key part of the county's team in managing our finances and helping our bond rating and balancing our books.
Okay.
She's present here today as well.
Yes. Thank you, Karen. Questions from committee members? Other legislators, any questions at all? Ms. Benelli?
I just wanted to state that I fully support this nomination by the county executive. Carrie has done a remarkable job as deputy, and she seamlessly stepped into the position of the director, or the commissioner, excuse me, of finance. I look forward to working with her. I've worked with her in the past, and it's always been a very fruitful and professional relationship. We also just received some unsolicited kudos to Ms. Gallagher from our auditors as well, unsolicited, by the way. But she comes highly recommended, and I look forward to working with her. Congratulations, Carrie.
Thank you.
Yes, and I can give you the same compliments of working with you as Chairman of Ways and Means for these years as well. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor as presented? Aye. Opposed? Carried?
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, Anne Marie Maglione, Director, Office of the Aging. This is a request to create one senior public health educator, grade 14, and one public health educator, grade 12. The positions will be grant funded, and at no time will the positions be filled at the same time. Motion and a second, please.
Second.
Menuda and O'Donnell. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. So this is really in response to the pandemic that we just lived through, and it really hit the older population greatly. And this health position was very instrumental in helping us get older adults the vaccines they needed, to educate them and keep them safe. So it really only made sense for us to continue that because we didn't know we were going to have this pandemic. We want to be ahead of the game for if and when something else happens. And it just makes sense that this person should really be in our department because they've been working so closely with us.
Okay. The only question I have is the last sentence, the positions will be grant funded. At no time will the positions be filled at the same time.
Right.
Can we address that?
Sure.
Sure. So the plan is to move somebody over from the health department now. They are provisionally appointed to the senior title right now. So we believe we're gonna have to move them over to the lower level position, then re-promote them back. So it's really just a simple service process more than anything else.
But there'll only be one person.
That's correct,
That's
same
gonna be
person.
in our office.
Oh.
Just a
Okay.
little bit of title juggling.
It's a formality,
Yes, yes, sir.
union legal formality. Okay. All right, any other questions from, Mr. Padu?
Chairman, so if it's grant funded, it goes away, if we grant
The
it,
position presently has that requirement, yes.
so we need to add that in this resolution?
I
Say
don't,
that.
I don't think we need to say because the position is grant funded, so we say.
Yeah, it says right there, it
say
will be
in
grant
the
funded.
license it's grant.
Yeah,
The grant gets renewed every year, so in COVID's kind of a moving target at this point. And what will happen is these positions generally, this might be a COVID grant, then the next position might be some other sort of grant. A lot of it's state funding and the grants kind of maneuver around and the bodies get moved around based on what the grant requirements are.
and like we just discussed in a private meeting, this is going to be probably more sensibly handled in our budget process going forward as well with that new category for us to be able to track things a lot better and see movement more accurately.
It'll be a huge asset for our department.
All right. Questions from committee members? Other legislators present? Let the record show Mr. Riskevich and Mr. Cheney are here. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor as presented? Aye. Opposed? Carried.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Anne Marie.
Take care.
Motion, desk is clear. Motion to adjourn is in order. Second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried.